KD. Let's talk about
All
KD.
right, yes. Let's talk about KD. So KD is what I consider the perfect basketball player. He tall, of course. He gotta be tall.
Yep.
He can move. He can dribble. He can shoot. And now in his later years, the last probably 5-6 years, he's added defense to his game. Now, look, I definitely agree with Stephen A. Then when they said he should not have went to Golden State. It was completely unfair. I show no bias in that, but you still got to go and win. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, think about it. How many times have we been on the game playing with stacked teams? It'll be me, Greg, Yo, Austin, Terrence. I guess I named 5 right there. If not, correct me.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And we get beat by 20 by, and I'm not trying to say you boot, but I'm just gonna get some names. We get beat by 20 by Said, Lee, Brian, like people, you know what I mean? Like we get beat by people that get called boot all the time.
Yeah.
If he did not win, like I would have rather Kevin Durant won the championships than not have won. Because if he had let Bron come and beat him on them stat Warriors teams, we have no choice but to give Bron the GOAT.
Bron the GOAT.
We have to.
He'd go.
We have to.
Yeah. I would have to say it. Yeah.
Like, and I get that he that was the one blemish on his career, and it's a big blemish. But I feel like over the last 4 or 5 years, he's made up for it with that Herculean effort versus the Milwaukee Bucks, where his foot was on the line. If his foot doesn't touch the line, Kevin Durant probably gonna win a championship that year because the Bucks won a championship versus the Suns. And ain't nobody, if they couldn't guard Giannis, you think they're gonna be able to guard a 7-foot shooter? Like, so that's a woulda, coulda, shoulda moment. But like I've watched Kevin Durant since he was at Texas battling with Greg Oden. I was actually mad the Blazers took Greg Oden, and I understand why. 7 feet tall center, you know what I mean? I mean, you got to.
They had B-Roy. B-Roy.
Like he could shoot, he could dunk. He was dominant in college, but Kevin Durant like came out game ready. I remember I stayed up. It was on TNT Thursday night. Marv Albert, all of Reggie Miller, Rick Barry. I remember the guys who were calling the game. It was KD's first game versus guess who? Your guy.
I know, Melo.
And KD and Melo, like for him to be a rookie first game and battling with one of the best scorers who ever played the game. Because by the way, Melo is also on that list of people that got me into basketball because I wanted the braids. I wanted the tats. I wanted to be just like Melo. NBA Live 2005. My granddad sent me to Walmart at 12 a.m. to go get that game when it dropped.
Greatest live game ever. Yeah.
It was. That's when they introduced the dunk contest. Yes, sir. PlayStation 2. Yes, sir. But like for him to come, I was just like, wow. And like watching, I just never seen somebody that tall moving. Like, and they said George Gervin. And I watched George Gervin highlight. It ain't like I get the inspiration of why they say that, but it ain't the same, bro.
It ain't the same.
It ain't the same.
I was saying, so I watched I was still watching college hoop like all the time then. So I watched KD. I watched KD's freshman year at Texas, and same thing. I was like, where is this dude gonna fit when he get to the NBA though? Like I didn't know. I knew he was going to be like. I knew he was going to be better than Greg Oden. No, all respect to Greg Oden. I know he's a 7-footer. But I was just looking at this guy, 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot, basically, like moving the way he was moving. He wasn't shooting as deep as he is now from the 3, but everything was just smooth outside.
The crazy part is you said fit, and it's like he's the universal remote. He can go on any team and fit right in. But the only problem I have with KD, last night they beat the Nuggets. And you want to know why they beat the Nuggets? Because KD was assertive and he was the first option. Yeah. In order for the KD to win with this Suns team, look, and this is my only knock against Kevin Durant, is he's not assertive enough. But he has to be the first option in order for them to win a chip with this team. Because they don't have enough defense. And Devin Booker, I love him to death. I think he's a great player, but he ain't hit that. He's just been inconsistent his whole career as far as production. Like one game he'll come out and give you 32 and 7. The next game he giving you 15 points, 3 assists off 10 for 30 shooting. Like Kevin Durant is another thing I like, consistency. I know what I'm getting from Kevin Durant every game. 25 points, about 5, 6, 7 boards, 5, 6, 7 assists. Like I know what I'm getting from him every game. It's the same thing with LeBron. That's why I have developed a respect for LeBron, who is to me KD's real rival. KD's real rival, not Steph Curry. I think it's